Hey everybody, have you ever wondered what are the nicest estates that are presently available in Central Florida? Well, stay tuned. We've got a great show for you today. If I was buying something in the luxury market, this is where I would look. I would look at 15807 Turkey Island Circle in Winter Garden. Now, why? Why? Well, look at this. In Central Florida, we don't have islands, private islands like this. Did you know that this even existed? It's the Hickory Hammock area. And how lovely. You're going to be able to see sunsets everywhere. And I wanted to thank Matt Kester. He's actually with the Real Estate Collection Group. This is his listing. And I said, Matt, hey, I have got to tell people about your place. But let's talk about Winter Garden too, as we're showing pictures of this gorgeous estate. Winter Garden and that Horizon West area is considered the fastest growing area in all of Florida right now. And I remember when I first moved down here a long time ago to work in the marketing department for Walt Disney World, I thought when I was driving over in that 429 area that this has got to be some of the most gorgeous land that you will ever find in Florida. It's got rolling hills and locations. It's got lots of lakes, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So when you combine that with putting, I think there's only 28 homes. Yes, 28 homes on this island. So let's talk about this Emerald Point property that is going to be available for, this lake is, I think, over 2,800 acres too. So John's Lake, it's a big deal around here and it's absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to be surrounded by water. You're going to have sunset views. And then, there's a lot of privacy and a lot of security with the two gates, but it's an award-winning community. It's called Hickory Hammock Community. You've got 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's got a 3-car garage. It's over 3,300 square feet, and it was built in 2018. But check out the inside of this home, the Italian porcelain tile floors. They've got double sliding glass doors. The house really has everything that people want when you're looking for that bright white cabinetry. Let's look at some of the rooms. Yes, look how beautiful and expansive the primary bedroom and bathroom are. And then you've got guest rooms that do have that ensuite effect, that attached bathroom so nobody has to walk outside. Look at this gorgeous saltwater heated pool. And you guys, check it out. You've got 106 feet of lake frontage. 106 feet of lake frontage. So many people like to think when they move to Florida that they're going to be on the water. And sometimes it's great if you can afford to be out on the ocean. But if you're out on the ocean, you're going to be spending millions of dollars, and you're going to have a lot of upkeep because of the salt water. So why not stay in Central Florida around Winter Garden, where you've got incredible, wonderful restaurants that are popping up, and you've got this incredible movie theater too that we talk about in one of our videos. Make sure you check out our videos on Winter Garden and see what a bustling downtown that they have, and a farmer's market that just blows your socks off. It's got to be one of the best ones in the country, let alone Florida, and that occurs on Saturdays. So yes, everybody, if I was picking something for a luxury property, I would definitely say that Matt's listing at 15807 Turkey Island Circle, it gets my 2 thumbs up. I would like to see you out there, because there's probably going to be a paddleboard or a jet ski or a kayak that you're going to be able to use, and you're going to say, Kim, this is really a great choice. So our second house that will get the bibbity bobbity boo stamp of approval is actually a wonderful luxury estate that is in Lake Nona. So I want to thank Rob Rotter, who is with Stockworth Realty. This listing is just absolutely gorgeous. And so if you're going to be spending up in the $2.8 million range, I'm going to look for things like this. When you are at 9672 Bryanston Drive in Orlando, which is actually the Lake Nona Country Club area, Look what we're finding here. It's absolutely gorgeous. 5,107 square feet. Look at what you're seeing on the inside of this truly beautiful. I'm in love with this house. Look at this. You know, I think when you start spending over $2 million, you start looking at things like, do they have ceiling treatments? I found that a very dear friend of mine that has purchased a lot of high-end estates through me, who's originally from Italy, is like, Kim, you know, a lot of times Americans ignore the ceiling. I expect to see some cool ceiling treatments, or I expect to see some beautiful cabinetry or some wall finishes, balconies that have beautiful views. And guess what? This property on Bryanston Drive, it has got all of these things. The kitchen is gorgeous. There are wonderful floor enhancements that are in this house. If you look at the office area with the light fixtures and the beautiful wood treatment that's on the walls, it's got this custom millwork. You know, you start looking for things like that, custom millwork. And then the views. This house actually has views of the 3rd green, the 4th tee, and the 5th fairway back in the Lake Nona Country Club. And of course, you know, you're going to have a gated area because a lot of times people want to have some privacy here. You've got columns, you've got just beautiful outdoor space. And when you've got a movie theater room too, it's pretty spectacular. And what you can do is you could convert that to a 5th bedroom if you need it. So I like the space in the closets that I'm seeing. I like seeing that game room. I like seeing that custom built-in bar area. This house has got a lot going on, and so you don't want to miss out. So if you have any desire to be looking at that estate, that Central Florida luxury home estate category, I definitely have lots of experience in that. Would love to take you out. We just want to go ahead and get some pre-qual letters for you, proof of funds, and then we can get appointments to go out and show you some of these higher end properties in Central Florida. So give us a call at 1-800-KIM-HAWK. Keep checking out Lake Nona. We've got videos on Lake Nona. It's one of our favorites that people make comment about. So you just go to the Near Disney YouTube channel and you look for Lake Nona, and you'll be able to get a certain vibe on this property as well. And of course, when we're talking about luxury estates, I absolutely always want to include the town that Disney built. It's called Celebration, Florida, and look no further than a brand new listing that I would share that is listed by my team. It's over in the Acadia section of Celebration. Now, when we talk about the Acadias, we're talking about an area that is estates only. You go across the little bridge, and it's estates that are all clustered together that typically will back up to the golf course, or they have water views, or they have conservation views. And this spectacular, and I do mean spectacular, home has got some of the best views in all of Celebration, Florida. And I want to mention that it's been renovated recently. It looks like a show property. The property was built in 2004, but like I said, with it being remodeled over the course of the last 8 years, they've expanded, they've put additional square feet on the home as well. It's got an extraordinary primary bedroom on the first floor that has the views as well. But check out this primary bathroom. It's one of the best looking bathrooms I've seen anywhere in Central Florida. It has an outdoor shower and an indoor shower. The people that own this home, they are restaurateurs. So check out this kitchen. This kitchen, by far, one of the best kitchens I've seen. And then they even have a really fun breakfast nook to the side that has that barn door area to open up a huge, huge pantry. Not only do you have one of that primary bedroom on the first floor, there's another bedroom on the first floor with an ensuite bathroom. And then this house has got a front porch, which is a big deal. You want to have a nice porch so you can enjoy the lifestyle that this town offers. Let's talk about this town a little bit as well, too. Celebration, Florida is definitely an area that you want to investigate if you're up in that $2 to $3 million range, because you're going to be loving that it has a vibrant downtown with all of its great restaurants, and it's got special shopping and a post office, and there's grocery stores nearby, and you can ride a NEV if you like, a neighborhood electric vehicle. So you can't go wrong on any of the 4 homes that I'm showing today. You just want to make sure you give us a call so we can get an appointment for you right away, because I don't expect that any of these are going to stay on the market very long. Please make sure to definitely check out all the videos on all the towns that we're talking about today. I know we're talking about Windermere, we're talking about Lake Nona, we're talking about Winter Garden, and of course, Celebration, Florida. Stay tuned for our next house. And house number 4 of the top 4 picks from the fairy godmother of real estate from YouTube's Near Disney channel is actually, there's an area called the Reserve at Lake Butler Sound. So let's review David's listing that he has over there. This property, the reason why that I would pick this, I think if you're going to be spending up in this price point, you're going to be at just below $8 million, and you've got 8,330 square feet. Now, what I'm looking for is, if I'm going to be close to $8 million, am I on the water in Central Florida? And guess what? Yes, you are. Look at some of these incredible views that he's got going on over here. It has got a guarded gate. A lot of people with the luxury, they want to have that security of a guarded gate area. This area is called the Reserve at Lake Butler Sound, and it's on the Butler chain of lakes. So for those of you that are moving from outside of the state, the Butler chain of lakes is absolutely exquisite. Now, this property was also renovated quite a bit in 2021. It's got 6 bedrooms, 7.5 baths. It's got that cool infinity edge pool that a lot of people like, and a cabana house. So when you're looking for a wonderful high-end property, with obviously you're going to have high-end appliances, all the beautiful things like, you've got wonderful en-suites, you've got gorgeous views of the water, but you're also going to be looking for potentially like a boat dock. And this one does have a boat dock. It's 26 by 27, multiple fireplaces. Let us know if we can help you. These type of properties will be asking for a pre-qual letter or proof of funds in order to gain access. Obviously, security is important to these folks, but look no further than the Reserve at Lake Butler Sound. We would love to show you this if you have an interest in Central Florida and looking for that type of square feet. And once again, I want to say a special thank you, yes, to David Dorman, because he is allowing these photos, and it looks great. It looks really great, David. So we do hope that you enjoyed the show today. If you haven't had the opportunity, please go to the Near Disney YouTube channel and subscribe and like, because we're doing all kinds of content within that 25-mile radius around Cinderella's castle. And of course, if we can ever help you with buying or selling any real estate, please give me a call at 1-800-KIM-HAWK, or you can also get a hold of us through our Facebook page at Near Disney. I'd love for you to stay tuned on Wednesday nights as well on the Near Disney YouTube channel, and check out my dream team, my Realtor Dream Team, because they're talking about the best ways to how to buy or sell a home. Well, once again, thank you again. Hope you enjoyed the show. And thanks to the other realtors that have the listings that we recommended this week. It definitely was a bibbidi-bobbidi-boo recommendation from the fairy godmother of real estate right here at the Near Disney YouTube station. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.